Hello YouTube, this is a new video that I'm going to be uploading after the first video I just uploaded. And this video is basically going to be about, as you can see by the title, what you should start focusing on and what you need to do and the things you can actually start to implement into your daily routine of working out so you can get further and actually make gains and, progress the way you want to progress. Now, this all depends on what you're trying to do. Are you trying to lose weight the quickest, build muscle the quickest, strength, or you're just doing it because you're doing it and you don't really care, or you're doing it for a sport, or you're doing it for a certain thing. It has a lot of variation, but the main things, I think you should know this by now, it's 2022, it ain't nothing new. The main things that you should only and solely focus on is compound movements. Now, which compound movements am I talking about? Oh yeah, that's obvious. Squats, bench. Deadlift is something you can decide to implement if you really want to. There's nothing that's going to hit you harder on your lower back than a deadlift. That's a simple fact. I don't care if you do squats. I don't care if you do bench press your whole life. If you don't do deadlifts, you're not going to have a very strong lower back. I mean, there are variations to hit your lower back, lower back extension, or that's pretty much about it, isn't it? But I mean, my bad. I have really bad allergies, but the things you should focus on are those three things. Now, these are other ones you can implement that are really good and that are going to help you pack on more muscle. What is that going to be? Lunges. Lunges is, almost any leg workout is a compound movement, but lunges is going to be very, very good. Rows is very good. Pull-ups, overhead press, doing easy bar curls or dumbbell curls or doing barbell curls. Those are going to blow up your biceps the most. Side lateral raises are going to blow up your shoulders the most. There's a lot of workouts out there that are pretty much pointless. To me, machines, I don't use machines whatsoever. The only machine I really use are ab machines, and that's because, doing a 5-minute ab workout is just going to build my endurance on my abs. It's not going to build the strength or the foundation I need. A machine for abs is. So those are the only machines I really tend to use. I use leg extension, but I only do it for my knee health. Leg extension is actually really good for your knees. What else? I mean, there's so many workouts, man. Best hamstring workout by far that you're ever gonna do is a RDL or a stiff leg deadlift. Same exact thing. There's no difference. If there's a video out there say the difference between this and that, zero difference. Okay. It's just the truth, man. It's just the truth, and that's what the channel is all gonna be about. It's gonna be about solely the truth, and that's what I'm gonna base my channel off of. These are the first two videos. I'm just winging it, dude. You could do the same thing, but anyways, man. Get back on topic. The workouts that you're gonna want to do are compound movements, and that's gonna be the only thing you probably ever gonna need to do. If you're an athlete, squats. If you're a boxer, bench press. It's a simple solution to a lot of the problems. What does bench press imitate? Push-ups. Push-ups are one of the best things to build up your chest too. Another thing I want to mention is that push-ups, so underrated, man. If you do it fourth workout throughout your chest workout, chest day, whatever, if you push it off to your fourth or fifth, first is always obviously bench press. You could do incline bench press as your first. Both of them really target your chest very well, but you're going to need a bench press in there easily for your chest workout. So I say a flat bench press, incline, and then dips, or you could switch these push-ups or chest flies. That's a good chest workout. It's gonna blow up your chest. Look at my pecs. You know, they're not the best. You know, they're not the best. I have gono, so that doesn't help. But they're good. It's a good chest. How do you build up that chest? Doing full range of motion. If you don't know how to bench press and you're going to the gym and you're doing this and you're going like this and one shoulder is higher than the other, or you're not bringing it down right, or you're doing too much weight on anything. If you're ego lifting, if you're not doing nothing right, guess what? You're gonna achieve the results of doing nothing right. And that's a simple fact. There's hundreds and hundreds upon hundreds of videos out there teaching you how to bench press, teaching you how to deadlift, teaching you how to squat. Simple stuff. Simple stuff. Anybody can learn how to squat, bench, or deadlift. Anybody. Anybody. Now, if you have ankle mobility, hip mobility, or some sort of mobility issues, then that's something you're going to need to dig deep and find not chiropractors, but physical therapists that are on YouTube, that are on almost every platform out there willing to help you discover what are the underlying issues to my mobility. And if you have ankle mobility, you're not going to be able to squat. You have hip mobility, you're not going to be able to deadlift good. If you have all this tight, you're not going to be able to bench press right. If your lower back is tight, all that, you need to figure it out. You need to figure it out. I know a lot of things. I know a lot of things about fitness and working out. I didn't build up this body from a year to, it's been 5 years, 5 solid years of pushing myself, sweating, drenched. I ripped this callus, that callus, and this callus right here. And I ripped this callus as well. I fucking busted up my knee, working out. I've busted up my lower back. My lower back is crooked, dude. Guess what? It's because of your ego. Leave your ego at the door. Do everything at a slow, nice, and steady pace, but you need to push yourself too. Don't overdo it. Don't max out. You don't need to max out and do hundreds of pounds to impress absolutely nobody. Because guess what? You want to be like me? You're 17, squatting almost 500 pounds, and boom, you fuck up your lower back, and it took you 2 years to finally be able to squat again. 2 years. Now, during those 2 years, I did a lot of work. I put in a lot of work on stretching, mobility, getting everything right, fixing my lower back. How did I fix it? Strengthening it. I didn't go get surgery. Surgery should be your last resort, your last thing that you go to. Now, if you have severe scoliosis to the point where it's detrimental to your whole health, then yeah, obviously. But if it's a minor thing, it's a minor insertion, it's a minor movement, you can fix it on your own. I guarantee you could fix it on your own. You just need to put in the work. You need to implement stretches, mobility, strength exercises. You need to let it rest maybe. You need to do all these things, especially for your lower back or for your posterior chain, your hips, all that. Those are very key fundamental elements in the longevity of your career in lifting or in any sport, anything. You want to keep your body as healthy as possible. How do you do that? You stretch almost every single day. If you're not stretching at least 3 to 4 times a week, you're going to start feeling it in a couple years. I'm telling you that right now. It's not easy to implement all these habits. Start off small, Start learning how to work out. Start learning how to deadlift. There's a lot of people that don't know how to deadlift. They don't know how to row. They don't know how to do pull-ups. You don't need a personal trainer. Personal trainer will significantly boost how much he can give to you if he's a good trainer. And he will teach you everything that you need to know to lose weight and all that. If you want to lose weight, simple fact, put on more muscle. You want to become a better athlete, simple, get stronger in the gym. You don't want to put on too much muscle, then don't lift too much weight. Lift twice a week and do everything else, conditioning, all that you need to do to stay an athlete. You don't want to be lifting hundreds and hundreds of pounds unless you're a football player, unless it's a requirement. You're a heavyweight boxer, you know, whatever it is. Be smart with your training. You need to implement the things you need to do. How do you lose weight? Eat less than you burn. If there's anybody out there that's preaching something else other than that, they're trying to sell you something. And that's a simple fact. They're trying to sell you this new diet program or this new workout program. This is all a program needs. Squat, bench, deadlift, pull-ups, overhead press, barbell curls, tricep extension, dips, and that's it. You'll build up a nice solid foundation doing that. Now, of course, you're gonna need more to build up a bigger body, but that's gonna build you a nice, really solid foundation for the rest of your life. And you will never, ever, ever, ever have to get rid of those. And that does it for this video. I just wanted to point that out there. And I want you guys to be on the right path and succeed in your future. You know, that's the whole point of this channel, to just help you on your journey of working out. I've been training for 5 years. I'm obviously natural. There's nothing unnatural about me. And, you know, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. Hopefully you guys have a good day. Hopefully you guys gain anything from this. Hopefully it set that mindset that you need in the gym on what you should focus on. And hopefully you have a good day. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.